All right. Just first of all, proud of our guys, our staff, our team. James Madison's got a good football team. We knew that coming in. We knew it was going to be a four-quarter type game. They came out and tried to occupy the ball, melting the clock down and, just trying to run that clock so we limit our plays offensively. They did a pretty good job of that in the first half, and really didn't try to throw the football much at all. And I thought at halftime, you're coming in. It was a great job by our offense to get down there and get some points right before half. That was huge, I thought. And then to come out in the second half and mount a drive and go down and do some good stuff offensively and defensively. Really just had played a great second half. Shut down the running game and made them try to throw the football a little bit and just really did a great job in the secondary, stopping the pass in the second half as well. And it's just one of those tough, gritty, hard-fought games, and proud of the way our guys played. And I think, man, it's been great to win 4 in a row, and we got to the halfway point, and everybody talked about how daunting the last 6 games are, and, our guys have taken it one day at a time, one game at a time, and taking care of business. I'm really proud of them for that. It doesn't get any easier. We got to Clemson next week. We're looking forward to that game and get back to the practice field. And, I do want to, really say something about our crowd. I mean, our student section was phenomenal tonight. Across the way, the band, which is right beside them, a ton of noise coming from that section. So I'm really proud of our students for coming out and supporting this team. Coming off a big win, beating Wake Forest, number 10 team in the country, and 3 in a row, and trying to get 4 in a row, and trying to get bowl eligible. And so I really appreciate our students for coming out and being loud tonight. Again, just proud of our team. Looking forward to getting back in here tomorrow.
Scott, you mentioned bowl eligibility. Following the slow start to this team, what's it mean to get that 6th win under your belt?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, obviously, we all fighting for postseason play, and to try to continue to work with our football team. And I know how crazy bowl season it has become now with players not playing and all that, but you're going to be working with somebody, and so we're going to be working with a lot of players. So I'm looking forward to December. With that, we also bring a lot of recruits in December, so it's always good to be practicing and let them come around the building and see and hang out with our guys. So that part's great, but we still got a lot of work to do, and that's why I told our team in the locker room tonight, we're not finished yet. We want to continue to become a really good football team, continue to work on the little things we need to work on to become a really good football team, and let's continue to get better. We still got 3 more weeks in the regular season, and so let's go have a great week of practice, and that's the biggest thing.
Scott, you guys struggled a little bit in the first half offensively. It looked like James Madison was doing some good things defensively on the defensive line. What was the biggest change in the second half when you guys really got things rolling offensively?
Well, we just kind of stuck to it. James Madison's good. I mean, they got a good defense, one of the top defenses in the country. I don't care who they've played, what they're, they was FCS, that doesn't matter. They got a good scheme. Their kids play hard. They were blitzing every other play, if not every play. There's a lot of pressures that were coming, and so our guys just kept battling. And I think the biggest difference was we just continued to stick with the game plan, and we started popping some runs on them. And then mixing in some of the throws. T. Huddy had a great game tonight. Ford had some big catches. Thought Malik sat in there with some pressure that were coming quite often, sitting in there making some nice throws. But I'm really proud of our offensive line, tight ends, blocking in the run game. These guys had given up, 385 total in the whole year, and we rushed for 244 yards and had 2 backs over 100 yards. I mean, that's big. And, we just kept sticking with it. Our guys up front, our offensive line played great tonight, and the tight ends blocked really well because it wasn't just blocking a normal box. I mean, there's 8 and 9 guys in the box. Tyon's run, everybody's within 6 yards of the line of scrimmage. I knew once he broke it, I was like, oh, he's gone. There's nobody back there, So just really proud of the guys opening up those holes. And man, Jordan, he ran so hard tonight. I mean, breaking tackles and forward lean, getting those tough extra yards. Really proud of both of those guys in the backfield.
You hustled your team off the field in postgame. Yeah. I didn't know, normally you meet at the midfield logo, do a prayer. Why did you decide to hustle your team off the field?
Well, I mean,
today?
there's some chippiness going on in the second half. And, we saw what happened with Malik getting thrown up into the wall of the stadium. I've never seen anything like that. And, so our players were going to protect him, trying to get him out of that. That's on their sideline. And, and man, that was a bad scene. And, I was worried about our guys coming off the bench, going over there. Maybe you get somebody gets a flag or something, or they're thrown out, and now they can't play next week. So I didn't want any extracurricular activities at the end of the game, and so I just thought it was best. Hey, let's just get off the field quickly and get our guys in the locker room, and so nothing crazy would happen.
Yeah, Scott, I guess, did you have to talk to the guys to try to keep them composed? Because, there were some situations, the targeting, with the Braden Smith play on punt. Did you have to kind of talk to these guys to kind of
No, yeah, I mean, we told our guys, just keep your cool. Hey, we got too much invested in this. And, we got an old team. These guys are mature. They get fired up. They and they want to protect their guys, which is healthy and normal. And, but yeah, I just say, just relax, calm down, we'll handle it. And then let your play, do your talking. And then I was proud of Malik, stayed in there and threw that touchdown pass to Omari, and a really good throw in the back of the end zone. So, that means more than going over there and just, talking or trying to, run your mouth at the opponent. So I was proud of the guys, how they kept their cool, and then finished off the game.
Did you guys prepare all week like Todd Centeio would be quarterback for JMU coming off his injury?
Yes, we did.
And were you surprised at all of JMU's play calling, only passing the ball as many times as they did? Not.
I mean, you never know what somebody's going to do. So you just got to try to defend what they're doing. It just looked like to me they were trying to run the football, shorten the game, let the clock run, limit the amount of plays we run offensively, and they did a good job with that in the second half. And then in the first half, second half we kind of wore them down, and defensively, stopped the run. I think that was the big difference.
Yeah. Are there any one or two things you think you really emphasized or did to keep the team moving in the right direction after you guys lost that game to Boston College?
I mean, I don't think there's just one thing that we emphasized. We're tired of losing close games, and I think we just came out and each day, like, really get specific on what we're running on defense and what we're running on offense. Offensively, get the ball in the hands of some playmakers. Let's be real specific in what we're trying to do. Let's keep it simple and let our kids play fast and don't beat ourselves, and I think we've done a much better job with that over the last 4 games. And, and you can win a lot of football games that way. And, but I just give a lot of credit to our staff and our players for believing and just continue to work. And, we're sitting here at 6-3, but not many people probably thought that after the BC game. And, I just give a lot of credit to our guys in this building.
Scott, 2 things for me. First one, Tyon mentioned just kind of how, after a certain point, they just didn't feel the pressure. They just kind of had play with that nothing to lose kind of mentality. Mm-hmm. How much have you noticed this team play a lot more free, I guess, after Boston College and kind of playing with that chip on their shoulder? And then how important is it to have this momentum and confidence going into a place like Clemson?
Yeah, I think we are still having fun, and I think that allows you to play loose. And that's the way practice has been, flying around at practice, and it's coming from the players, which is awesome, and we want player-led team. We want the guys to have it internally, to be able to want to come every day to get better, and they've been doing that. We've been competing in practice and having fun with it, but then the real fun is when you go out and you make plays on the field, and our guys have been doing that, and that's where the fun comes in. And we've gotten a lot of confidence, even at halftime. Hey, we're sitting there at 10-10, and we felt like, hey, we got in the second half, and let's go get this game. We knew it was going to be a 4-quarter battle. That's why they play 4 quarters and not 2. And so our guys went out and finished it. We did it against Pitt. We did it against Wake. I mean, that's what we've been doing. And that's what we're going to have to continue to do. It's going to be big-time battles. You mentioned Clemson. It's a tough place to go win. I mean, got 38 in a row at home, 38 in a row. So it's hard to go win down there. It's a great environment. They have a lot of people. It's loud. It's crazy, chaotic. We've been in tough environments. We've been backs against the walls a lot. So, hey, let's have a great week of practice, and let's go down there and try to play a great football game. All right, thanks.